to the ScamSlam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
Me go viral, we gonna finish this. All right, we gonna finish this. You started it, I'm gonna finish it. I guarantee it. So all you haters out here, and I'm talking to a few that's in this live that's streaming me right now. See, my viewers are going back up. Y'all just couldn't leave me alone. And there is going to be justice. You guys are going to be put to a stop. I guarantee it. Sad part is, I don't even want the money that you got. It's not about the money. Not about the money. But the slandering and shit, and you guys mixing shit up and pissing me off, getting a reaction out of me just so you can make money off of me, it's about to come crashing down. That's what it's going to do. You can't speak about a man or a woman in any kind of way, especially going after their kids, asking them questions. You guys can listen to the video yourself. The way my son's talking, you can tell it's all a lie. That's why I sent my son that message. My son sent me 17 messages and I still haven't read them. You know, my son's still blowing up my phone saying that he was going to make some money, and I ruined it for him, and he said, fuck you, and you know, all this other crap. Look, keep it that way. If you don't want me to be your dad, then consider me gone to you, buddy. You do not turn on your father. In an emergency, if it was a life-threatening situation, yes, I would be there for my son, and I've proved it. When they started talking to my son, that video, I understand that I didn't have any business blowing up the way I did. But in all reality, like any father or mother would do, when you start fucking with their kids, of course they're going to react. And that's what y'all wanted. And when you start sending me threatening messages, of course you know I'm going to fucking react. Of course, when you threaten my life, I'm going to react. But now I'm threatening your money flow. I've already been to the sheriff's department. I've already spoke to a detective. So go ahead, send them after me. Send them over here after me. What do you got on me? You ain't got nothing on me that, I mean, I can pull it up myself. I know how you're doing it. You're going on the internet, you're looking it up, you're wasting your money. If you want to know something about me, just ask. I'll tell you. You don't have to look it up, because I'll tell you. What do I got to lie about? Come on, tell me what I got to lie about. Have I ever put my hands on my wife? Nope. Have I ever raised my hand at my wife? Nope. Have I ever thrown anything at my wife, like my son said in the video? Nope. And my wife is in here. And I'm calm as can be. Have I put my hands on a female? Yes, I have. One time. Sure have. It was my first wife. I'm not going to get an ass beaten by nobody. I'm going to defend myself just like that guy did about all them girls or whatever jumping on his wife. And he beat the brakes off of whoever to protect his wife. I also, as a man, have a right to protect myself. I didn't beat the brakes off from her. I didn't do none of that. Now I'm not mad. And I don't have to shit. We're having a conversation. If you don't want to keep up with the conversation, go on. I didn't go beating the brakes off from her. And it took me a minute before I put the ass beating that I was getting to a stop. I did bust her one. I sure did. And she quit hitting me too. And the cops was called. The cops did get called that night. So if there's anything you guys want to know about me, just come out and ask me. Because a lot of y'all hating on the wrong person. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm done with the negativity. I'm done with the lies. I'm done with the streaming me over some bullshit. I'm done with you're doing it for the money. I was just doing it to be on fucking TikTok. And still yet I have never asked for anything. I have turned down help and you guys are mad because you have receipts of where I went and got some food from a gas station or a store. You guys are mad because I went and got a thing of propane. You guys are mad because I got gas for my truck. You guys are mad because I drank a Monster. You guys are mad because I went and got some nicotine pods. What you need to do is ease up out my fucking business because I'm not a scam artist or a con. And I'm damn sure ain't a thief or on drugs. And I'm not an alcoholic. Back in the day, I did have an alcohol problem. And I explained this. I should have walked away from her long before I even had that alcohol problem. But that woman and the way my life the life that I was living caused me to have an alcohol problem. I'd come home from work, I'd get bitched at. I'd get yelled at. If I come home from work, I don't want to be bothered. No, I'm not Daryl Hinkle. I'm not your dad. Still lurking? Keep lurking. But see, instead of trying to put me on blast all over the internet with your own content and mixing shit up, T. Wilms, what's up? What was I doing in what video? I'm doing all right. I'm looking for a job. And I've even begged for a job also. And I've got a lot of people. I'm live in my phone. I mean, I'm not going to answer that. I know you guys are looking for me. But see, what you guys don't understand is, what you looking for me? Oh, the dozer? I wasn't in a dozer. I was in a mining truck. It was a Volvo dump truck. I was loading some dirt and unloading some dirt. I was in an excavator. I was in all kinds of stuff. So you guys don't know anything about me. I hit a little bump in the road and got a little delay on life. And now you guys are judging me thinking that I'm a bum. I've got a lot of work history, and I got a lot of work experience, and I also have a lot of people hating on me. But you're not going to talk to me the way you do and expect me not to say anything. I don't even care. You guys ruined it for me. You need to go on and mind your own business. I'm going to put a stop to you guys. Thank you, Mr. Patterson. See, at the beginning of my lives, it was supposed to be respectful, and it was supposed to be, everybody was supposed to be getting along, and it was all supposed to be about respect and all that other good stuff, and we were doing just fine. I was working on the property. I was trying to make it. I was trying to sell wood. I mean, I was doing the best I could. You guys lit a fire under my ass telling me that my wife was cheating on me and all kinds of crap. You motherfuckers knew what you was doing. I'm just going to throw that out there. So you tell me. Yeah, their lives are miserable as fuck, and it's fixing to get even more miserable. Because whenever we find these people, justice will be served. I guarantee it. I also know they turned on that kitty lady. Just like they turned on my son. Just like they tried to flip the script on me and turned on me because they got mad. For what reason? Yeah. They made money off of me. They're asking about my nicotine. It's none of their business. Yeah. Miss Profit with the kitten. Or the Miss Kitty Lady or whatever. Yep, they turned on the kitty lady too. Just like they turned on my son. Sure enough. They got what they wanted, and now they're making money off from it. I know how they're getting this information about me. It's on the internet. You can pull up anybody's record. All you gotta do is have a credit card number. It don't cost much. So if there's anything that you guys want to know about me, I can tell you. It's not going to bother me a bit to tell you. I've got a past, and it's going to stay there. I've suffered for my wrongdoings, and I've repaid every second of it. And I've even suffered for the shit that I didn't even do, because everybody else is too scared to come out and tell the truth. See, my lives has been about reality and the truth and facts, proven facts on top of that. When I busted my son out for the lies, he's sending me messages just like everybody else does. See, that boy used to live with me until he stopped getting his way. He moved out with his mama at the age of 14 years old. I was running my own business, and I was making really good money, and I wouldn't waste money on buying him an iPhone. I don't even have an iPhone. They had a big swimming pool. They had 2 4-wheelers. They had, we were taking trips to the lake. You know, all kinds of stuff. I'd come home and they'd be out there and wanting to get on the 4-wheeler in the backyard. Yeah, the one supposed to get my insurance is the one that they turned on also. I don't know anything about a missed profit. But there was a lot of shit stirred up, and it's all lies. So if anybody wants to ask me some questions, I'm not going to tell you where I'm at. Them guys and their motorcycles or something. I've got a motorcycle too. But if there's something y'all want to know about me, just come out and ask me. No, there's not, Mr. Patterson. But I've never asked for anything. All I did was answer questions, and some people got butthurt about it, said I was dry begging. When in fact, the same people that are saying I'm dry begging and stirring up all this shit and making money, that's the reason why they done it. They wanted the money. Well, I'm about to put a stop to that money train that they got going on. Yeah. Philip Tainham, Bree, Miss Kitty Asher, my son, and whoever else is involved, it's all a bunch of lies. Guarantee it. They got me heated. When you go fucking with, look, I've got 88 people in here. How many men and women in here would go off on somebody for fucking with their kids? How many men and women would go after somebody or try their damnedest to protect their kids? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I want to see some comments, and I want to know the truth. All you haters, even the haters that's in here, what would you do for your kids? Would you rock a jumpsuit for your kids? I'd rock an orange one. I'd rock an orange and white one. I'd rock a black and white one, and I'd rock a white one. Just throwing that out there. And that video where I punched my dash and I told them to come at me and leave my kids alone? I've worn silver bracelets too in my past, and I'm not trying to do that. But when it comes to my kids, I'm going to rock more than some silver bracelets. That's not a threat. That's a promise. And I'm sure I have a lot of people that'll back me up in this. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. Even the people streaming me right now knows what they're doing with me is wrong. And we are going to put a stop to it. And justice will be served. Apparently Crop Duster here went viral because some people made me out to look like a bad person and a bad father. And they're threatening me with messages saying they're going to come and get me. They know where I live and they're tracking me down. What are you tracking me for? You tracking me because I came on TikTok? Y'all saying I made... Somebody said, oh, I seen the video. Miss Kitty Ashy or Asher Kitty, whatever her name is trying to say that I made $200,000 in 2 years off TikTok. Whew. Boy, do I got a fucking bubble to bust for you. I haven't even been on TikTok for 2 years. I've been going live for maybe almost 6 months. Just throwing that out there. I haven't even been on TikTok, period, for a year yet. Alright? Yeah. Look at my tick leap or whatever. Look, it took me 2 weeks of me going live to come up with $40. It takes me now I'm not making shit. They're going to tell me that they're sending the cops after me and all this other crap for why? Why are you sending the cops after me? You know, you can try to put a stop to my lives and try to put me in jail for whatever reason, but you have nothing on me. And you know it. That's why you're getting scared. I'm not a scam artist. And I've worked all my life. When I bought that property and I got everything set up over there, I ran out of funds to finish what I was doing. When I got a DWI or the DUI, it was for reckless driving and DWI. I did take full accountability for drinking and driving. That's what I got charged with. I got pulled over for reckless driving because I was showing off in that 6.0 engine that's in my Yukon. So I got a DWI and I went to jail for it. I went to court over it. I got a fine out of it and I got stuff I got to get taken care of. When I got out of court for that, I was on my way down here to pick up my wife and I got pulled over on the way here. Right after I got out of court, and they got me for driving on a suspended license on a DWI. Cop pulled me over because I almost T-boned him because he pulled out and he went across the highway in front of me. And then he pulls me over and said there's 2 reasons why he wanted to discuss why he pulled me over. And he said he couldn't see my brake lights. He's full of shit. And then toward the end of the conversation, when he handed me my ticket, he stuck his head inside my window and seen that I had a crack on both sides of my windshield. You couldn't see those cracks. That dude's a liar. So if there's anything you guys want to know about me, just come and ask. The slandering my name all over the internet and pissing me off to get a rise out of me just so you guys can make some money. I ain't your pap. Don't talk to me. But for the ones that are sticking around with me, you guys only know of one of the people that's riding with me. But there's way more. I'm just going to throw that out there. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to block a bunch more people. I sure am. I don't have time for it. I'm done with it. But justice will be served.
Here, is that thing charged or is it dead now?
Do not know, honey. Nope, it's dead now.
Okay, is your phone charged?
I was charging my
Don't
vape.
get that wet. I wanted you to go get me soda, but it's going to be cold by the time. Here. Is there another one in here to charge, or do you want me to charge your solar thing?
Charge my solar thing.
Okay, give it to me.
It's right here.
So how,
sun's not out really good, so, huh?
Your phone, how many percent
18.
18. Is there any of these up here? Charge, you need to,
I'm not your pap. That's a good way to get blocked.
I can't. Nope, there's not no up here. Okay, I don't know. Well, you need to go get us the soda. It's getting colder and colder, babe. But I thought there's a pink one in here. I don't know. I'll find it later. You probably used it anyway, I think.
Miss Half Pint, you was even spoke about in those lives. See, these people, I know I'm not the only one on here that gets streamed, but I'm not the only one that gets threatened either. Miss Half Pint, your name was even brought up in these videos. I'm not famous either. I've got the whole world hating on me. And I'm going to show proof of what these people started. I've got a lot of people backing me up that's willing to go to bat with me. Yeah, Miss Half Pint, Miss Tanya was in their lives. Yeah. So I need as many people as possible to help back me up. Then why do I stay on TikTok if it's causing so much drama? Same reason why everybody else stays on TikTok. Yeah, and I gave them to your mama. What are they good doing that's against the law? Slandering the fuck out of me, coming up with lies and accusations. Outlaw 2020 or 2015. That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing, bud. So what do they got? What all these receipts? What? I went and got some food. I went and got some gas. Went and got some propane. What about it? It is pretty messed up. It sure is. That means you need to put down the pipe. Exactly what it's saying. Hell, your profile picture even shows that you need to put down the pipe. So if you guys don't want to see me on the internet, yeah, you left a mark somewhere. Mr. Phillip was talking about you and how Mr. Landon Phillips is coming after me, and so is Phillip. Why? Why are you coming after me, man? Come after me. Come after me. Because I'm not going to quit until you guys are done. Bree, Phillip, Landon. Look, the list can go on. I got a list of names of all you scamming ass motherfuckers that don't want to get out and go to work, and you think that since I don't have any money that I can't do anything about it. That's what y'all do. Y'all go after people that don't have any money. That's exactly what y'all are doing. Dr. Dre, yeah. Dr. Dre. It's not that Dr. Dre. Scotty, you're in your ghost mode. Thanks for joining the party, man. Thank you for joining the party, Scotty. I'm doing all right. How you doing? Dalton, what's up, cuz? Did you see all the slandering and shit that they're putting about me all over the internet, man? I hit a little bump in the road and people are using it against me. So when you guys actually have some true charges or some true reasons to come after me, I wouldn't recommend you do it. Yep, and it was over my son. Yep, sure did. How many other people, is anybody else going to let anybody mess with their kids? Just asking. Is there anybody in here that's going to let somebody fuck with their kids? I'm being honest. So y'all tell me how I'm supposed to sit back and let these people fuck with my son and bring my son into the hate that they got against me because I speak the facts and I speak the truth. My son even got caught up in a lie. How am I supposed to sit back? Is there any men, any real men in here going to let anybody, don't care who it is there any men or women in my life as we speak going to sit back and keep their mouth shut and let people run them the fuck over like a little coward? Or are you guys going to stand up for what you believe in and what's right and you're going to let it be known? Just asking. Me punching that stereo? Me punching my stereo in that live is because they attacked my son. And I was right. Molly, you're not new here. And that's what they got out of me. They got all hell broke loose and they're using it against me. So if I have anybody in here that likes to stand up for themselves, by all means, I need some help. And it ain't got nothing to do with money. I've never asked for you guys' money. I've never asked for donations. I've never asked for money, food, cash app, gifts, taps, nothing. And every one of my videos will prove that. Every one of them will prove it. So every one of these people that's after me because they think that I'm dry begging and all this other crap, your money train is about to stop. Y'all ruined my life. And you already made it point blank clear that you was not going to stop until I was dead. Just like you did with Doug. And I don't even fool with that Doug dude. I don't give a shit about nobody's life but my own. I'm not going to be there for anybody else. If they ain't going to be there for me in my times, I'm not going to be there for them. I'm not going to do anybody else any more favors. I'm not going to underbid anybody because they don't want to fucking pay somebody some money to fucking get something done. If you cannot afford to get something done, I'm sure there's a lot of crackheads around here that can fuck it up for you. Worse than what it already is. Just saying. And they'll do it way cheaper. It might cost you more money in the long run, but they'll try to fuck it up for you way cheaper than somebody can fix it. I am a very skilled guy. I didn't say man because apparently you guys said I'm not a man. And I never worked and I've always been a bum and all this other crap. I posted a few videos back on my page. And I'm going to continue posting videos. And I'm going to continue posting pictures. And if I have to, I will post the videos that I have been sent with your guys' little schemes and your lies. You think you're scaring me and I'm going to quit and let you guys win? Not going to happen. Not going to happen. So keep following me with the fake profiles. Keep streaming me. Keep trying to do whatever you got to do to try and stop me. And Mr. Callis, Mr. James Callis, you are not in here anymore, and you are no longer allowed in here. When you unblock me, and I get on your, if I'm going to unblock you, and you're going to join my live, and I'm going to demod you. You twisted. I seen that. I seen the video. You let them people brainwash you and got you, I guess they're paying you off too? Like Bree paid Philip off? Yeah, grab a crackhead, don't unlock it. Yeah, he put his account on private just like a lot of other people did. And then he put a video on there about me. And my booster seat. Those videos was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. They were hilarious as hell. Me and my wife, I about rolled out of the truck. Not gonna lie at all. Hey, look, there's my biggest fan. Stan. We love you, man. Bruh. So if you guys got some questions to ask me. Ask me. I can tell you my whole life story. I don't do drugs. My brain works fine. Oh yeah. If I tried breakdancing, I'd have broke my back or broke my arm or broke a leg or something. That was fucking hilarious. Thank you, Mr. Gall. You know that little battle that me and Casey the King had going on? Bree and Philip and them tried to pay him off, and I knew what was going on. He's not in my live anymore either. So if you guys have anything to do with that group over there, speak up, because I'm going to get rid of you. If you guys want to know about the truth and let's hear facts, then we're going to do that. You guys can stick around. But if you guys are going to lie to people, con people, and hang out with people that has anything involved with stealing, conning, drugs, whatever, you need to excuse yourself, because if I find out about it, you will not be allowed in my live. I will find another group. I will find some real people. Some people that's not going to turn their back on me because they got caught up and they got blocked. Mr. Phillip, I know you're in here. Look here, buddy. I'm almost out of nicotine. Anybody want to help me get some nicotine? Look at there. I came out and asked. I finally asked for something. Anybody want to help me get some nicotine? It's like $17 or $18 for some dadgum Vuse pods for a 2-pack. Anybody want to help? I didn't think so. That's why I don't ask for help. Yeah, Mr. Tainham. He's blocked and he still comes in here with... Thank you, Miss Smith. I sure did. I sure did. You got a problem with it?
What? Who are you talking to now? Why are you getting loud?
Oh, grilled cheese. I'm not. Look here, I'm eating. Oh,
Who said anything? Why are you not charging your phone? Or you're not going to have
it
that?
is being charged.
Oh, it does.
You guys gonna press charges on me for eating a grilled cheese?
Who's pressing charges on you? Why do you even talk about the same stuff as Jerry?
Because they're coming at me. They're still sending me threatening messages telling me that they're gonna fucking come at me and they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that. I've already had life-threatening
messages.
messages.
You have, babe, is just to say, okay, good luck. God bless you. You know, karma's a bitch. I don't know why you let it bother you. That, Trevor, everything, okay? Our business should never have been out there and arguing and that and all that. We regret it, but there's nothing you can do.
Press away, Lauren. Press away. You need to go back to school. Graduate. Quit running the streets. Mom and Daddy should have put that belt across your ass.
You should quit talking like that. Why are you talking like that?
What are they going to find? Fuck private investigator. That's why his ass got blocked. What's he going to find? What is he going to find? There ain't nothing to find on me. And apparently... Yeah, ain't nobody paying. You don't. Shut up, dude. Stacy who? Who's Stacy? Life with 4 bodyguards? Oh boy. No, I don't remember you. I don't even know you. You got 4 bodyguards? Are you that Kitty Asher lady? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I see a lot of people coming in here from the For You page. A lot of people hate me. A lot of people hate me because I'm brutally honest. I'll tell you straight facts. I will not lie. I'm not a liar. I'm not a cheater. I'm married. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Never had drug charges. I got my first DUI about 6 months ago because I was playing in my truck, showing off in my 6.0 and my Yukon. And I fucked around and found out that I got DWI. I've got a history with the law. I'm not going to lie about it. Some people got under my skin. What do you call an alligator in a vest? Oh, me and my wife are fine. I'm not going to give up on my wife. Thank you for the heart me. I'm not going to give up on my wife. I love my wife, and I've suffered for my wife. And I'm still suffering. And people are going to try to keep it that way. People do not want me to have anything. My truck's broke down. I'm trying to go home, and I can't even go home. I'm not the big man. I'm American, 100% American. I'm not a pole dancer. I'm not a fairy. I'm not a woman beater. You're scared of facts? You don't need to be in my life. You don't like how reality really is? You don't need to be in my life. You don't want to be called out on something? Don't be in my life. Do I need to keep going? Thank you, Jenny. See, I'm having to face reality, and I'm having to do it on my own. Y'all have seen me walk. Y'all have seen me freeze. Y'all have seen me fucking walk and be cold as shit and fucking wet. And still yet, I have not asked for anything. It's not my fault. People was actually trying to help me. And like I said, so what? You got receipts where I went and got food at a dollar store. You got receipts where people sent me some money for me to go get a tire. And you guys see me get the tire. Did I keep the money for the other tire? They didn't have the other tire. And the tire store was closed. So y'all wanted me to starve or whatever reason instead and go get a tire, right? But yet y'all don't want anybody helping me. Y'all don't want anybody giving me gifts. Y'all don't want me getting shit. Why? Because you want it for yourself, so you had to cause a bunch of drama to make yourself famous off me. If it wasn't for me, you motherfuckers wouldn't have shit right now. And now, I'm going to make sure you don't have shit. Because I'm going to put a stop to your little scheme. Guarantee it. Y'all thought that I had Dr. Dre banned? No, it had nothing to do with that, buddy. But I'm glad he did get banned. So we're gonna try to get DJ's watch party. We're gonna try to get him too. Kimmy's Country Station. we're going to try to get her too. Mr. Philip Tainham, we're going to stop you too, buddy. Mr. Fuckit or Puckett, whatever your name is, we're going to stop you too. Bree, we're going to stop you as well. Guarantee it. The slandering and shit that y'all done to me all over the internet because y'all got a reaction out of me, you did it to yourself. And now it's time for me to retaliate. I'm going to put a stop to every one of y'all. I guarantee it. And I'm not threatening you like you guys have threatened me. But you guys have no reason. You guys have no charges that you can put on me. Not one. And you guys are scared because you guys know that I'm not stupid. Miss Kitty Asher, I know you're in your live right now talking about me. And I seen the video of you. And I seen the caption. You're scared as well. Talking about your surgeries and how you barely made it out and you had to get blood transfusion and all that. Look, I didn't say all that. I mean, now if y'all want me to go and give y'all the rundown on my health issues, I got a fucked up neck. I got a steel plate in the back of my neck. Got my neck fused together with 4 screws in it. I got a fucked up back, supposed to have surgery, but I don't have insurance or any kind of government assistance. I don't get disability or an SSI check. I don't get food stamps, Medicaid, nothing. I got a fucked up hand that's got, I got a torn apart tendon and some ripped apart nerves in my hand. Lost almost 50% of the strength in my hand. My left hand. I got arthritis real bad. I got heart problems. I got blood pressure problems. I've got nerve problems. I've got arthritis really bad. My left Achilles tendon is going bad. I've fallen with a chainsaw wide open. I've fallen with a weed eater. I've about cut my leg off because of my left Achilles tendon. I mean, do I need to keep going? You guys are sitting here getting all this help because you're saying this pity party bullshit that you was accusing me of doing. And all this crap that you guys got a reaction out of me. And now you're trying to use that against me and now you're attacking my son. You about to fuck around and found out we fixing to stop your money train and your bullshit. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So if you guys don't like reality and how life really is, if you guys don't like facts or the truth, then you might want to scroll on out of my live. You're blocked. I didn't say flax. I said facts. Yeah, I guess that was a typo or autocorrect or something. Look, it's not about the money with me. It never was. It never has been. See, I got a bunch of people thinking that I've been out here scamming people. What am I scamming people for? What receipts do you have on me, Mr. Phillip, and everybody else is hating on me? What about the money that you and Bree and everybody got off interviewing my son? And y'all made all that money off my son, and then you turn around and tried to buy out Casey the King in a battle. So, who is the scam artist? You guys throwing that money around like you got it, and we know you don't have it. Well, you probably do now because you got it off talking shit about me. Your bankroll is fixing to come to a stop. I'm sick of this shit too. But I'm not going to sit back and keep my mouth shut. You just bought a Harley, you're broke today? I just bought a canned soda. Actually, I didn't even buy a canned soda. I went and got a 12-pack of soda about 3 or 4 days ago, and I just drank my last one. I'm broke, been broke. I've been broke, so. Yep, they're still on the bullshit. They're sending me threatening messages, and man. Yeah, he sure did. No, I ain't riding anywhere. But yeah, my son talked some shit, and he lied through his teeth. And they done some research on him as well. And now he's sending me messages. I didn't even read them. But I did send him a voice clip and said that they're turned against him now. Sure did. They turned against him just as quick as they got at me. See, he thought he was going to make a bunch of money off of this. And apparently, he made some money. Apparently, so did Bree. So did Philip. So did some other people. They made a lot of money. $195 in 3 hours just for one person. And that was Bree. And then when I went live and I was doing a battle with Mr. Casey, they bought this dude out, gave him almost 2,000 coins. And then they had the guts to ask him to ask me to join his live so they can come in there running their mouth at me. Casey the King, or Landscaping Services. I'm sorry, man, you're a good dude. But you're not, you got blocked. She's talking about calling my son. Don't request any money. Hey, Carrie or whoever that was, you just asked me for some money. I don't have any money. That Miss Kitty Asher lady is trying to call my son. Said to save him. I'm done with it. Done with it. So, let me see here. Carrie Eicher or whatever, you just requested $1,000 from me. That's a lot of guts right there. How you gonna request $1,000 from me, Carrie? Carrie Etcher or Etzner or whatever the fuck your name is. How you gonna ask me for $1,000? What, baby? That Kitty Asher lady is after my son now. He's young. He can be changed. Crystal is my wife. Just saying. I done had to block somebody. I'm going to let him deal with it. Not my problem. That Kitty Asher lady needs to go on. I'm not even messing with it. I didn't even read his messages, but I know he's still talking shit. Some girl that came in here and said, "You're cute." I said, "You're blocked." Yeah, so they can put it on the internet, trying to get under my skin again. That's all they're trying to do, and they're not going to get it this time. I'm done with it. I'm washing my hands of everybody but my wife and my daughter. Those who that's going to be in my life is going to be in my life. My daughter and my wife has never turned their backs on me the way that these other people are doing, including my two biological kids. My oldest firstborn child thinks that whenever I die or pass or whatever, he's going to get my property because he's my firstborn child. No, he's not getting shit from me. He don't deserve it. He's the one after a handout. I worked all my life for what I got. Just saying. And it wasn't flipping burgers either. I've been in ditches with shovel. I've been in machinery. I've been on tractors. I've been in trucks. I've been under hoods. I've been under vehicles. I've been all over the place. And honey, I just posted some more pictures of me and you and the rest of the family. We're still missing some, but I posted some more pictures of me and you and the family. What's the live about? Truth. Miss Patricia, I don't care about money. I do not care about money. So if you think that you're going to talk to me just because you got money, or you think you're going to get my attention because you got money, wrong. Absolutely wrong. I don't give a damn if you're the president. I don't give a damn if you're if you own an oil rig or if you got land with oil on it. I do not care about money. Do not care about money. Money is a ruler of all evil. If you got money, you think you got power. Just like cops with these badges. You got a badge, you think you got power. Bunch of high school graduates now wearing badges, and they don't know shit about life, how life really is, because they grew up playing video games and they think they know the law. They come straight out of preschool and got a badge on their chest and they think they rule the world. Just like the people with this money. They think because they got money, they can rule the world. Mr. Patterson is a good dude, Jordan, you know this. See, Mr. Patterson lives in a fifth wheel. He lives in a camper. I have an 8x20 and an 8x24. And I'm going to put them together, marry them together, make me and my wife a bigger place. And as soon as I get a fifth wheel, I'm going to go get another camper. And I'm going to add it to that. I'm not going to have a double wide camper. I'm going to have a triple wide camper. Carrie Etchner, stop asking me for money. I will block you and report you. Do you understand that? I don't even know how you even got my Cash App, but I will block you. And I will report you. There's a little bit of gas in the generator, but no, I cannot get gas from my generator. Apparently, everybody thought I was asking for help, and I never asked for help. I just answered some questions, and I still refuse to ask for help. But yet my son goes on these lives with these people and asks for $300 to get tires for a car that don't even run. That I helped him pay to fix. I gave him money to fix it. In my truck. Message me, cuz I'll tell you where I'm at, but don't tell anybody. Not one word. If you want to message me, I'll tell you where I'm at. Alright, I'll do that. But as of right now, I'm trying to figure out a way to get my truck. I'm not in Kentucky. I'm trying to figure out a way I can get my truck from where I'm at to my property. So I can pull the transmission out of it and put it in another one. Welcome in, Miss Smith. Welcome in. See, I live in a camper off grid. I don't have an electric bill or none of that. Missy G. Missy G. Why are you in on some of this little scheme too? Oh, I know who you are. I know exactly who you are. Y'all used to live right down the road from me in a trailer. Y'all remember me coming over and hooking up to your trailer with a truck? Yeah. I know who you are. Y'all used to live right next door to me. I come over. I lived in a brick house out there. I hooked up to y'all with my truck and helped pull that truck out of a ditch that was trying to move y'all's trailer in. Did I get paid for that, ma'am? I don't think so. Why do you keep saying nobody cares? Yes, ma'am, Patricia. Exactly, I did it for free, but everybody thinks I do shit for money. I get fucked all the time. Alright, man. Honey, go back to playing your Yahtzee game and stay out of this. If you don't care, that don't mean everybody else don't care. That's all I hear out of you is nobody cares. I do care. I love you, but come on now, just because you don't care that your husband is out in a truck. While you're in a warm house at your mom, you don't want me to put this out there. Stop. Stop right now. Get off the live and start playing your Yahtzee game. Don't pay attention to my live. I've got a little battery box plugged up. That guy Richard is my cousin. I am not. What? You want me to stop this live to call my cousin right now? No, I'm not going to do that. He did not say call me right now. I'm not going to do it. No, that guy Richard is my cousin. You need to get off here and you need to go back to playing your daggum Yahtzee game. If you don't want my business out there, get off my live and go back to playing your Yahtzee game while your husband is sitting in a truck. Go back to playing your daggum game. Because you're going to fuel the fire for these people to keep running me in the ground. I'm begging you, get off the live. Just because you don't care that your husband is sitting in a truck, you need to go back to you playing your game. I'm fixing to call you here in just a second. Talk to her like what? You need to go on and mind your own business. Put the pipe down. What was I saying wrong to my wife? That she needed to get off my live and go back to playing her game because she don't care? Just because she don't care does not mean that nobody else cares. Right? I'm guessing she don't care about me. That's why she is inside a warm place playing video or playing Yahtzee or whatever. And I'm sitting out in the daggum truck where I've been because I have nowhere to go. Because everybody's turned their backs on me for what reason? Because I don't have any money? Because I don't have a fucking vehicle anymore? I've got tools, I've got everything. I mean, no, I'm not okay. No, I'm not okay. Because my attitude, what about my attitude? My attitude didn't have nothing to do with this, Michael. They're not. I'm not having an attitude right now. But if she does not want her business out there, she might want to get out of my live and she might want to play that daggum Yahtzee game. Y'all, I don't live in my truck. I have a home. Okay, Black Cat Eye, if she didn't want to play the game, then she needs to come out here and be with her husband instead of being over there. No, I do not live in my truck. No, people don't care about my problems. My wife even said so. Nobody cares. That's why I'm sitting in a truck and I've been sleeping in my truck and I have nowhere to go except for home and I can't even get home. I can't even get this truck to my property so I can pull the transmission out of this one and put it in my other one. Why? Because everybody thinks I'm scamming people and because some heartless motherfuckers don't want to help. I don't need anything. I want my truck and me and my wife. Support yourself? I do support myself, buddy, and I support everybody else. You need to go and mind your own business. Supporting people that cannot afford for a contractor to go do their work, they try to hire somebody, and even though they give them a cheaper price than a licensed contractor, they still don't want to pay them. I've done everything I could to help as many people as possible, and I get shit on. Hour and a half from where I'm at. I have begged for somebody to get me and my truck home so I can fix my other vehicle. I've begged for a job. I've never begged for money. I've never begged for fucking Derek Bowen. Don't request money from me. I've never asked for anything. I haven't begged for anything. I haven't dry begged for anything. All I did was answer questions, and that was it. Yes, I need a truck and a trailer. But honestly, I'd rather trust a tow truck. I don't want people coming out there bothering me. I don't want anybody bothering me. No, my motor's locked up. Well, my wife found one. My wife found an old friend of mine. Jordan, where you at, man? I'm in it. Motor locked up. So I've got to get this truck on my property so I can pull the motor, or so I can pull the transmission transfer case out of it and put it in another vehicle. I am going to keep blocking people. It's pretty cold, but I'm sitting in my truck. I'll be fine. An hour and a half. I mean, honestly, since I haven't been asking for help or anything, I mean, I've been suffering on my own. I've been freezing my ass off. I've been sleeping in my fucking truck since before the snowstorm hit. And I have a home and a bed and a TV and everything, and my place of my home. No, my truck, no. Doug's heart disease. Why are people so heartless? Why are people so heartless? Nikki, do you know anybody that has a truck and a trailer? How much do you think he's going to charge me to come and get this truck and take me back up there to the property? Hour and a half. About 100 miles. If I have to take off walking again, I will. But I've already attempted to make that walk once, and it was cold and I was wet. Hour and 10 minutes. Thank you, honey. Well, I'm broke down, but I don't want to tell anybody where I'm at. I just want to go home. That's all. I want to get me, my truck, and my wife home. Me and my wife both want to go home. We are tired of sleeping in this truck. I'm tired of being in this truck. Honey, tell them what you found out today. No, I don't have insurance. The only reason why I'm down here is because of the snowstorm. I brought my generator and stuff down here, my chainsaw and all that, so I could make sure my family had electricity and all that in case the power went out. And my motor locked up. Now I've got to get this truck back up there to my property so I can pull the transmission transfer case out of this one and put it in my other one. And then I've got to walk about, I don't know, to an actual job in a little town, about 4 miles, to go to work in the cold, rain, whatever. But I guess it is what it is. But the way it is going right now, these people are trying to make sure that my life is ruined and I never find a job. So these people requesting me to send them $1,000, Carrie Etchner or whatever. I don't have a phone plan. I use Straight Talk. Look, me and my wife, we just want to go home, and I want to take my truck up there. I'm tired of being like this. I'm tired of everybody running me aground, calling me a bum, calling me a piece of shit, saying I'm lazy and all this other shit because I don't get out of my truck. What am I going to do down here? Am I going to walk around with my steel MS-290 with a 24-inch bar and a brand new chain to fucking walk around and pick shit up by hand and carry it around town? No. Roxy, Roxy, that's what this is about. This is about money. I don't want anybody sending me anything. If anybody wants to help me, they can do what it takes, but don't send me anything. I am not a con artist, and I am not a scammer, and I am not a thief, and I'm not a druggie, and I am not a liar. You're okay. You didn't offend me. It's just the fact that no, I cannot, Miss Kim, no. I am literally in the backyard in my truck. Appreciate the rose, Aiden. Thank you, sir. Jaden, I'm sorry. Thank you for the rose. Thank you, man. But look, it's not about the money with me. These people made this one person made $195 in 3 hours for running me in the dirt. It took me a week of doing TikTok lives to come up with $40. The most I have ever made in a week off TikTok lives, if you want to know the truth, was barely $100. And that's for speaking the truth. But the people that come up with lies and stuff, they make a lot of money off people that tell the truth, but they twist it around into lies. Me and my wife, we just want to go home. That's all. And I know when I get home, I know some people are coming after me. But it's fine. Let them come after me. I will not be missed. I will not be missed at all. No, ma'am, they don't have buses around here. Thank you, Jaden. No, I'm not homeless, and no, there is not a number on the back of my license plate. I came down here to help some family out with my generator and my tools, my chainsaw and everything, and my motor locked up. And now me and my wife has been sleeping in my truck, and we're trying to get my truck and me and her home with our truck and my tools and everything so I can pull the transmission out of this truck and put it in my SUV. But some people twisted it around and said I'm a scammer. Oh, there you go. Y'all got what y'all needed to know right there, honey. Thank you. According to my wife, an hour and 10 minutes. But it's more like an hour and 20, hour and 30 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Gull. I've got electricity up there. I've got TV. I'd rather suffer at home than suffer in this little ass truck. Do a battle? There's nobody wants to battle me. I'm the underdog. Oh yeah, we got plenty of blankets. That's for damn sure. We got plenty of blankets. Yeah, it's pretty cold. I don't have enough supporters. I'm too hated. Hey, Jordan. Guess who I just run across when I hit that button, bro? Somebody else made up another account. What question do you have? Yeah, my wife's warm. Because I've been in my truck for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Why am I hated? Because everybody thinks that I was begging for money and they took it all the way out of context, and I never begged or asked for anything. I have turned down more help than I have actually received. We have slept in here freezing our asses off. We have slept under a lot of blankets. Get on, learn battle. I don't know how to do this battling stuff. I'm trying to do a quick match. That's right. Well, that sucked. She's inside. When I said I got hated pretty quick, I got hated pretty quick. I went viral, all right, and everybody else is getting paid off from it but me. I'm doing nothing to help myself. You're full of shit. How am I charging my phone? With a power bank, a solar power bank, a generator. Thank you, honey. And I just burnt my coil out of my nicotine. Now I'm flat out. Now I have nothing at all. I've got a generator in the back of my truck. That's how me and my wife have been keeping heat in here. I guess you could say that. What's up, truck life? See, my wife has even asked me to get on here and ask for help, and I refuse to. That's what this is all about. I've been told to swallow my pride and ask for help because we need help, and I refuse to. And the reason being is because even though I haven't asked for help and all I did was answer people's questions, people are telling me I'm begging and I'm dry begging and I'm a bum and I'm a piece of shit and all this other nonsense. They're saying I'm on drugs and all this other crap. No. But my wife commented on here how much it was going to cost us to get this truck up there back to the property so I can tear the transmission out of it and fix my other vehicle. You guys wanted to know? We told y'all. And now I'm being plastered all over the damn internet, being called a scammer and a bum and a piece of shit, and I deserve this and I deserve that and all this other crap. I don't deserve all the hate that I'm getting. You can ask my wife. I'll give somebody the shirt off my back and she knows it. Me and my wife has our disagreements and we have our arguments, but she knows I'm a damn good person. I try to help people the best I can. And I do it for really cheap. And I get shit on. I go and help everybody in need when they call me, but whenever I call somebody or I need help, nobody's around. Tell me how that is. Good people always get fucked over. Yeah, we got kids. We have 8 of them, but they're grown up. And we've got 3 grandkids and 1 on the way. Yeah, it's really cheap compared to somebody else, because it costed me $300 just to get from halfway from where I'm at home. I wish that I could get this truck home. I wish that these people would stop being so hateful against the people that actually hit a small bump and trying to get their life back. I wish that people would stop. I really wish people would come together. I really do. Let me see. Roxy, your son is on dialysis. I hope he pulls through. I hope he pulls through. I pray for a full recovery. Would you like for any of my viewers to help you guys pay for some of your bills? The medical bills and stuff? Would you guys like for these people to help you guys? As a matter of fact, I think I'm fixing to start my generator right now so I can plug up this heater. No, we're not. If I start it now, we're not going to have any fuel for tonight. I'm going to have to look inside it and see because I only put 3 gallons in it last night, and we used it for the most part. I don't know how much is in there. I'm sure there's got to be at least another gallon in there. Nah, it can be, but if you move everything away from the exhaust, it won't. Don't waste it. I'm freezing my ass off. Honey, do you have my solar power bank? They've got a mission outreach, but they're not going to let us in there. I'm probably pretty sure that they're full because I got a bunch of homeless people and a bunch of crackheads running this place. And it's just a little bitty place. I am in somebody's backyard. You guys are trying so hard to find me. If you want to find me, if you have anything against me, just come out and ask me where I'm at. Message me. I'll tell you right where I'm at if you have a problem with me. If you have a problem with people trying to help other people because you heartless fucks are ripping people off and coming up with lies and trying to downgrade people that hit a little small bump in the road, and you actually think that if people are trying to beg, you're wrong. There's one about a half a mile that stays open 24/7, and there's one about 3 blocks from here, maybe 2 blocks, that closes at 10. We're in Arkansas. Honey, you need to quit commenting, because you're going to get, whoever's looking for me to fuck me up, you're going to keep talking, and they're going to find me. Just saying. This shit has went way too far. Way too far. Emily, that's a fake profile picture. Do not follow me with pictures like that. Yeah, they are after me. Why don't you come out here, since you think nobody's after me? Why don't you come out here so I can show you the fucking messages where people are coming after me? Since you think it's all in my head, and my son thinks it's all in my head, but I'm not on drugs, why don't you come look at these messages? No, one of my kids turned against me and running his mouth on the internet, coming up with a bunch of lies so he can get clout, or he thinks he's going to make some money off from it. But those people that turned on me, they also turned on my son. I know it wouldn't be hard for them to find me. None of them has driver's license but 2. And one of them lives about an hour and a half away from here. And the other one turned against me, and he's not even here. Yeah, true friends are hard to come by. True people are hard to come by. Everybody wants to be a backstabbing weak. I'm just going to shut up. I've got one person that's not afraid to back me up and let everybody know it in this entire TikTok. And I'm pretty sure he's still in here. And I normally stay to myself, and then once I got on this TikTok platform, everything was going good until some shit broke out. We have 8. And I've seen you before. You're out of here, buddy. Bree, you're out of here. You think you're pretty slick. I do have trust issues, but with my trust issues, I also have boundaries, and I also have pride. No, my family's not on here. I mean, they've got their accounts, yeah, but they've got their own issues, and I've already asked for my family to help and all this other crap. TikTok president, no, you're out of here, buddy. Goodbye. Scammer alert. Oh yeah, you are a scammer. Goodbye. Churches help. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever been like this. I've worked all my life up until this crap. You guys are still in here streaming me. What do you guys got on me? Nothing. Go pull my background. I don't care. What do you got on me? Nothing. I still haven't asked for anything, and I'm still not dry begging, so how am I a scammer? Can you tell me that? How am I a scammer? If I'm not asking for anything, how am I scamming people? You guys got all this information on me about me buying food, me buying gas, me buying a monster, whatever. How am I scamming people? Tell me that, buddy. It don't matter if people help me or not. I am not scamming anybody because still yet I have not asked for shit. Thank you, Shayna, and I would love to go to work. I would love to go to work. But what's the point in me working here, walking around, looking like a crackhead, and I'm not, because I'm not used to living like this. I'm not used to living like this. Why would I get a temporary job here, knowing I don't live here, for me to get a paycheck and then go home? Why can't we just go home and I fix my truck and I get my life straight and then go from there? But it seems to me like it's too hard for anybody to help somebody without them being a beggar or a bum or a piece of shit. No, I don't go here often. I came down here for the snowstorm to make sure that somebody had electric because I've got a generator. I've actually got two generators. I've got a 9,000 watt Predator and I've got a 4,500 watt that's in the back of my truck. Because my truck's broke down. It's locked up. So I need to take this up there to my property, pull the transmission out of it, put it in my other vehicle. My God. Hour and a half. And I've seen you before, unapologetically, Jess. You've been unblocked. Tater's mama. I got a friend of mine named Tater. Nothing unapologetically, Jess. More quick match? Alright, we'll try it again. I want to do a quick That's crazy. This is why I do not do matches or battles or whatever.
I need you to tap the screen for me. Oh shit.
Hey, man, you want to do a quick match? I ain't gonna try it no more. I told you I was hated. These people literally have me hated. Yeah, MTW, yeah, I could definitely do that. I could. I'm not a driver. Try to work what out? That's a fake account. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all bash people for hitting bumps in the road and then they try to get themselves out of the little mix that they're in? Why do y'all bash people like that? Why do y'all call them scammers? The true scammers are the ones calling me a scammer. Anyway, I've got to start the generator and get some heat going on in here. So, y'all have a good one. If y'all want to follow me, I've already tried to battle, man. Nobody wants to battle me, bro. I don't want to go fund me. Somebody else already tried that. And that's a fake account. Nice try. Y'all are so... People are retarded. You're not messing with a crackhead, just saying. You're not messing with a crackhead. Can I battle you? Yeah, I can battle you, but you're going to smoke me. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah, I can battle you. It's not going to do me any good. Well, you got people in there that's after me on your side that wants to run their mouth about me, or, I mean, no, we don't. Just 1%. Oh no. Oh no. Nope. I already know where this is going. Somebody else with 9,000 something followers, I guess they think I'm a scammer too, and they want me to come in there because they're part of their little clique. So I'm going to get off here, y'all. I'm never going to make it anywhere. Everybody wants to hold me on the ground, and they want to keep me there. They want to continue stirring up lies and allegations and going after my family. They've already proven to me they were going after my family. No, it's not that they're making me get off live. I just have to. They don't know exactly where I'm at right now, but they know where I reside. And they've already told me that they're coming after me. They're even trying to send the cops after me. They're trying to come up with all these allegations of threats and everything else. Who am I? I'm Batman. Holly and Ben. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'm doing all right. I'm fixing to start my generator. But I'm not going to put any more personal business out there. But I got to get off here. Go watch the Super Bowl. I could do that. I could do that on my phone. But anyway, y'all, I got to get off here. I'm going to keep pushing, but I've got to let my... right now it's 46 degrees inside my truck, I guess. I'll get back on when my phone charges, Jordan. And why aren't you blocking anybody, man? That's beach weather in Minnesota. Yeah. But it's not beach weather where I'm at. It's not really 46 degrees here. It's colder than that, I know. Yeah, I've got a heater here. You don't even put on a coat. Well, when you're out in the weather all the time and you're coming out of a house, then no. If you're coming straight out of a house and you have a house to go back in, yeah, there's no reason to put on a coat. But when you've been out in the cold for a long time and you don't have a warm home to go into, it gets cold. Just saying. So I got to get off here, y'all. I got to start my generator and yeah. So y'all have a good one. I'm out of here.